Hey guys, so in this video I want to address another comment. I had told you guys in my previous video that I would be addressing this comment separately because I had initially planned to address both comments in the same video, but I got a little rambly as I tend to do. So this one is a comment that was left on a video that I did a while back, talking about, it's titled Legit Online CPR Training. And in that video, I talked about different CPR training programs that you can find online that may not be usable for the medical field. And so this person left me a comment, and it was a question. She said, I live in Canada. If I had my CPR and first aid online certification, can I get a job with it or no? So first of all, I just want to let you know a little disclaimer here. I am not fully aware of Canada's requirements when it comes to CPR and first aid training. So I am based in America, and so I don't really know all of the requirements that are in Canada, but I can tell you from my experience in the US, it all depends on one, your job responsibilities and your title. Meaning what position you hold, like are you a nurse, are you a CNA, are you dietary, do you just have a normal non-medical job, because that also plays a factor. Now, certain workplaces, like certain medical facilities, have requirements where in the US they want either a Red Cross or American Heart Association. Those are the top two that I have found, and I've found that most hospitals want you to have an American Heart Association, CPR, AED, BLS, or ACLS, depending on your position and what your job responsibilities are. So I think that as far as if you can get a job with that, it would depend on the requirements of the employer and the facility, as well as your job responsibilities. And if you have a question about that, a lot of places, at least in the US, offer CPR and first aid training if you're not already certified, or they give you a certain period of time after you're hired to get those certifications. A lot of them will train you as part of your new hire orientation in CPR, first aid, AED, all that stuff, if you need it for your job. But like I said, that's in the US. I'm not sure if they do the same thing in Canada. I've never lived in Canada. I've never worked in Canada. I've only visited Canada. So I'm not really sure what the requirements are. But I would say if you have a question about it, I would look, like when you're applying for a job, a lot of places will say, for example, I looked at a position for a medical assistant position in the US, and in the job requirements, it said BLS certified. So that gives you an idea. You would need a basic life support certification, or they'll say ACLS certified, or CPR certified, or AHA certified. If you have a question, like if it says CPR certified, if you have a question regarding like the specific requirements they have, like does it need to be from a specific place? Like does it need to be AHA? Does it need to be Red Cross? What does it need to be? Reach out and ask them. A lot of places will be more than happy to answer any questions you have regarding the application process or applying for a job or the requirements, stuff like that. Reach out to them either via phone or email. Depending on, like some places will say no phone calls please, stuff like that. So just be wary of that when you are reading through the job description before you apply, or not the job description, but like the job posting. Some of them will say please no phone calls. You could reach out to them via email if you have any questions. A lot of times it just depends on the employer. So I can't really answer your question as far as if you could get a job doing an online CPR or first aid certification. It's just going to depend on the requirements of the employer that you are trying to get a job with. So Like I said, if you have questions about that, I would reach out to whoever you're trying to apply for a job with and let them know that you have a question, so then hopefully they can get that answered for you and everything will be good. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I hope that answered your question. I know it doesn't really completely answer your question because I can't tell you that you can get a job or you can't get a job. It just depends on the requirements of the employer. So anyways, if there's any topics you guys would like me to discuss in a future video or any questions that you have that I could answer for you, please let me know and I would be more than happy to get something filmed for you. And I will talk to you guys next time.